Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to take another quick look at the Star Wars X-Wing Miniatures game. Now in Game 8 of our series here, I'll be playing as the Imperial Fleet, Vinny will be playing as the Rebel Alliance. We'll be using asteroids again, and we'll even be using a new ship. I've never used the Lambda class shuttle before, so I'm anxious to see how it shapes up with regard to all of the other ships out on the playing mat. As far as the point costs are concerned, I have 69 points, Vinny has 70, so I have initiative. I'll explain initiative a little bit later on. So let's take a time out here, take a look at the ships and the pilots that we have, and we'll go from there. Alright, as far as my forces are concerned, I have one TIE Fighter, he's an Academy pilot. I've got one TIE Interceptor, he is an Alpha Squadron pilot, and one Lambda class shuttle, it is an Omicron group pilot. My shuttle is decked out with 5 upgrade cards. I've got the Rebel Captive, Anti-Pursuit Lasers, Blaster Turret, Sensor Jammer, and the Gunner. As far as Vinny's forces are concerned, he has one B-Wing, the Blue Squadron pilot, one Y-Wing, the Gold Squadron pilot, who is decked out with the R2-D2 and the Ion Cannon turret upgrade, and finally an X-Wing, who is the rookie pilot. Okay, before we get started, a few things to note. I do have the initiative, so there are a lot of ships that have the same pilot skill in this game. I believe there's like 5 of them. So in that case, I have the initiative, meaning that I get to take my actions first, both in movement and in combat, with regard to those ships of the same pilot skill. Other things to note, more technical, again, I don't have a dedicated video camera, so I apologize for any glare, discoloration, or anything else that might go wrong with the shooting of this video. I'll do my best to clean it up afterwards, though. We've got our asteroids here, ship set up here. There's really going to be no action for the first turn of the game. We're not going to be in range to really shoot. So I'm just going to shut the video off here. We'll resolve our first movement phase, and I'll pick it back up again. Okay, so we resolved our first movement phase. Basically, he moved his forward 2 each. I moved my TIE Fighter and TIE Interceptor 3 each forward. Lambda 1 forward. So we'll go ahead and resolve the next movement phase, starting with the Academy pilot and the Alpha Squadron pilot. Both have a pilot skill of 1. So we'll start with this one over here. 3 straight. For my action, I will take a focus. Then this one, same deal, 3 straight. That also gets a focus. Because I have initiative, I resolve my Lambda first. 1 straight to green maneuver. And for my action, I will go ahead and focus. Alright, now you can go ahead and resolve yours. You've got all pilot skills of 2. So your Y-Wing is going here. Alright, and for your action?
Run in range of...
What are you looking for?
Range? No.
Well, we're not in range there. And range, yeah, range 3 here.
I will use a focus.
Focus. Alright. Next one?
B-Wing.
B-Wing.
I might run into...
Looks like you might run into... Alright, so what you're going to do here is move your B-Wing up like that. It hits, it collides with that. No action there. Finally, you've got your X-Wing.
Just the other way. I might be able to attack.
Well, we'll see. So 1, and for your action, you're not in range.
Is he in range?
Of what? The Y-wing? Yes.
But not the B-wing.
Not the B-wing. So what action do you want to take with your X-wing?
Focus.
Focus.
It's the only thing he has.
Alright, and that will conclude the movement phase. Alright, now at this point, there's only one ship able to fire at anyone else. Everyone else is outside of the range or the firing arcs, whatever the case may be. The Lambda class shuttle is in range of the Y-wing and the X-wing.
And the Y-wing can attack the Lambda.
The Y-wing can attack the Lambda with the... What range is that?
1 to 2.
1 to 2, so you can't. Nice try. So, for my combat action, I will attack the X-wing. That is a range of 3, so you get an extra defense die. I am using... Let me decide what I want to do here. I have to use my primary weapon because my blaster turret is at range 1 to 2. So I get 3 attack dice with this. Let me roll mine first and resolve it because I have some actions I may want to take. Alright, I've got, hold on, 2 criticals and a focus. Let's see what I want to do with that. I will go ahead and use my focus token to change that into a hit. 3 blanks. So in that case, you take 3 hits. That's 3 shields.
2 shields and a critical.
Oh, you only had 2 shields, so you get a critical hit. Okay.
What does that
Face
say?
up damage card is
You're
what?
not perform an action this turn, your action bar.
Okay, so what does that say? You cannot perform the actions listed in your action bar.
But you can roll 1 attack die.
But you can roll 1 attack die in place of that action to try and remove it. Alright, is there anything else I can do? It doesn't look like it. So that will conclude the combat phase for this particular turn. Alright, movement phase. Starting with the pilots with the 1 skill. This is a 5 straight ahead. Alright, TIE Fighter, 2 hard left. Actually, for my action, I'll go ahead and play a focus. TIE Fighter, 2 hard left. That is a white maneuver, so I'm okay there. And for my action there, I'll go ahead and play a focus. Because I have initiative, my Lambda resolves first. That is a 1 straight ahead. Let's just move that up like so. Oh. There we go. And for my action, I will focus. And now your movement.
A B-wing.
So 3, let's put this just to see where it ends up. So it'll end up here. Alright, and for your action?
Focus.
Focus. Right here? Okay. Next up you have what?
1 straight ahead for my...
1 straight ahead for your X-Wing. It's going to get ugly.
Ooh.
Easy. And for your action?
And I will do a focus action.
Focus. And your Y-Wing.
My Y-wing does a 1 that way.
Which way? So, hold on.
Oops.
Yeah, you just crashed into your... crashed into your B-Wing again. So let's go ahead and just put that there. No action. Okay, and that will conclude the movement phase for this turn. Alright, combat phase. What do we got going on here? We've got highest pilot skill gets to shoot first. I have the initiative, so I get to use my Lambda first. Let's go ahead. The firing arc is barely, but it does touch the base of the X-Wing there, the back side of it. Question is, do I want to attack with that? Yeah, I might as well. So I'm going to go ahead and attack the X-Wing with my Lambda shuttle. I get 3, it's at range 2. So I get 3 attack dice with this. Let me roll and resolve this first. I may want to use something else. I've got 2 hits and a focus. I'm going to go ahead and switch this focus by giving in my focus token. I've got 3 hits, and you've got 2 defense die. 1 evade, 1 blank.
It's destroyed.
Alright, so your focus token doesn't work, so that's 2 hits.
Oh.
So your shield, okay, so you've already got a damage card, so that's 3 hull. Alright, so your ship is destroyed. Alright. Next up, we have the B-Wing and the Y-Wing. The Y-Wing is the only one that can shoot with a secondary weapon. The firing arcs are not, like, for example, let's see. Hold on, don't move it.
No, it's...
There we go. So yeah, it's missing the TIE Interceptor. The primary firing arc is anyway. However, the Y-Wing does have that ion cannon turret. At range 1 and 2, it can shoot in a 360 arc. Range 2 there, and range 2,
there.
without trying to hit that. There we go. So yeah, range 2. So you're at range 2 on both ships. Which one do you want to shoot at?
Yeah.
Yeah, your Y-Wing ran into somebody, so it doesn't have a focus token.
I'll get that TIE Interceptor done.
Alright, you're going to try and attack the TIE Interceptor?
Yes, it is.
Alright, now let's see real quick how this is going to work. Closest base to closest base. It misses the asteroid, so I do not get in. I was hoping to get my TIE Interceptor up far enough to get behind the asteroid, but I didn't quite get there. Alright, so I've got 3 defense die. You've got, for your, how many attack
3.
dice do you have with your turret?
3.
3? Okay, so go ahead and roll 3 attack die. Alright, you've got a critical hit, 1 blank, and a focus. You have to turn these into regular hits. Alright, so now I get to do mine. I've got an evade. So, yeah, you missed that attack, and that will actually resolve the combat phase for this turn. Okay, movement phase, starting with the pilot's skill of 1. Let's go ahead and use that. It's a 3K turn. And that will get a stress maneuver, stress token. TIE Fighter, slight, this turn at 2. In my view, it's right. So we've got a 2 at right. It's a green maneuver, so I get to choose an action with that. I guess I'll do focus. Not that it really matters, I don't think, at this point. And finally, Lambda, slight left at 1. Alright, and for my action, I'll take a focus. Alright, and I think that will conclude my movement phase.
B-Wing.
You're going to move your B-Wing first. What do you got going there? 2K turn? Is that a K turn? You flip your dial so I can see it. There you go.
No, that's an X-Wing.
Which one's your B-Wing? Oh, there you go. Okay. So you get a stress token with that. So no action. For your Y-Wing, what are you going to do?
Hope it doesn't run into it.
It might. What is that, 4K turn?
Yeah. It has to go over.
Well, we'll see. Hold on.
No, over. Move.
It's still on the base. So it's gonna hit.
A white.
It's a white maneuver. So there we go. Put it like.
Yes, I can attack twice.
Alright, so you get a white, you get to take an action with that because you didn't complete your K turn. So what, what action do you want to take with that? You're going to do a focus.
What is his?
Alright, and that concludes the movement phase. Alright, we're on to the combat phase now. We'll start with the Lambda class shuttle. Again, I have priority here, or initiative. So, let's see what we got. Even though the firing arc, the primary firing arc, they're both outside of that. However, I have my blaster turret, which is a new card. I can use a focus token. Spend 1 focus token, range 1 to 2, to perform this attack against 1 ship, even a ship outside your firing arc. I get 3 attack dice with that. So I'm going to go ahead and spend my focus token to attack the B-Wing, range 2. And let's see, so I get 3 attack dice with that. So let's go ahead. Before you roll, though, let me resolve. I've got some actions. 3 regular hits. I'll keep that. 1 blank. So 3 hits. How many shields do you have?
5.
5. So you're down to 2 shields. And I don't think there's anything else I can do. Let's see. No. Okay, so that resolves that. Now you get to attack with your B-Wing and your Y-Wing.
Give me my dice.
Which one are you attacking with? Are you using your B-Wing or your Y-Wing?
His Y-Wing.
Who are you? Now, both ships are outside the firing arc, so you have to use...
Iron Hand Turret.
Okay, who are you attacking? Well, you can only attack the shuttle.
Or him.
It's range 1 to 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, you have to attack the shuttle with your ion cannon turret, and you just threw the range ruler. Okay, so you get 3 attack dice with that.
You only get 1, because it's range 2. Yeah, your ability. What are your abilities?
I'm looking. When defending, you may change one of your attacker's hit results to a focus result. The attacker cannot re-roll the die with the changed results. Okay, good to know. You've got focus. Yeah. Oh well.
That doesn't matter. I'm just going to change it back to attack type. So.
Alright, well go ahead and roll. You've got a critical hit. And you've got a focus. So what are you going to do with that?
Change it.
You're going to change it. So you're going to spend your focus to change that. You've got a critical and a regular hit. Your ion changes to a regular hit. Because it doesn't do any damage besides 1 damage and 1 ion token if it connects. In this case, though, because you used that, I'm going to go ahead and use that ability, change that back to a focus, and now I get to roll 1 die to see if I evade it. I've got 1 defense die from my shuttle. Blank. It does hit. However, it hits my shield. There's no ion. The shields have to be down for the ion token to...
It says if the ship took 1 damage and receives 1 Iron Hand token.
Right.
Receives 1.
Alright, let me consult the rule book and I'll get right back to you. Okay, after a quick rule check, yeah, I do get an ion token. However, with large ships, there is a specific rule. It says large ships. Let's see. Some card abilities may cause a ship to receive an ion token. Yeah, a large ship is unaffected by a single ion token. The ion token simply remains assigned to the ship. When a large ship has 2 or more ion tokens assigned to it, it suffers the ion token effect as normal. Then the player removes all ion tokens from the ship at the end of the activation phase. So I do get an ion token and receive 1 damage, so I lose a shield. However, I don't have to simply go straight ahead on my next move. Alright, so you get now to attack with your B-Wing.
That's why I was waiting.
Alright, so let's clear those off.
What,
How many attack die do you have? I think that's... Hold on.
2.
2?
That's 3 attack die. That's why I did that in the first place.
Alright, what do you got there? Critical hit, 2 blanks. I will go ahead and use my sensor jammer. When defending, you may change one of your attacker's hit result. Well, it says critical, though.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess I can't use that.
Plus, if you miss, your shield's still just a shield.
Hey, you know what? I forgot to use this card, and I'm wondering if I can use it now. Once per round, the first ship that declares you as the target of an attack immediately receives 1 stress token. So your Y-Wing gets a stress token. So that's the Rebel Captive ability. Alright, so now I have to roll my die for 1 evade. Hopefully there's 1 evade. Focus. So unfortunately I do not have a focus token. So I do take 1 hit.
Shield.
1 shield. Alright, so now I'm down to 3 shields. And that will conclude the combat phase for this turn. Okay, that wasn't actually the end of that combat phase. I neglected my little TIE Interceptor up here, the one I did the K turn for. He's at range 3. I'm going to attack the B-Wing. I get 3 attack dice with that. He gets he gets 2 defense die because of the range 3. Let me roll mine first. I've got 2 hits, 1 focus. I have a stress token, so I can't do anything with that. Focus. 1 evade, 1 blank. So you take 1 hit, so you lose 1 shield, you're down to 1 shield. And now that resolves the combat phase. Okay, movement phase, starting with I guess we'll start with TIE Interceptor here. That was 2, this thing moved on me. It should have been 2 straight ahead. It's a green maneuver, so that removes the stress, and I'll add a focus to that. Next up, we have our TIE Fighter. 2 slight left.
And he did not crash.
Alright, and for my action, I'll take a focus. Finally, my Lambda. 2 hard left. That's a red maneuver.
Yes.
Alright, so where's that?
Good thing.
Alright, now, that actually, well, right there. Okay, and because I get a stress token there. Okay, so that concludes my movement. And what do you got going with yours?
I will do him.
Which one?
2 hard left.
Who, the B-Wing?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Oh yeah. Where's the 2 hard left?
There.
Okay.
Alright, now, oh god. Alright, so you can't move anywhere.
I crashed into him already.
Alright, well, here's the thing.
I crashed into him, and he crashed into me.
Well,
I'm confused.
alright, so what happens then if you move through... I think you have to stay here. This is the farthest you can get on your template. So...
You're in a full-way crash.
So you can't do anything with that. You still have a stress token.
1.
And what's your other one?
2.
Your Y-Wing? 2 straight?
Yeah, it's a green maneuver. But now we can attack each other.
Okay, so put the Y-Wing there. That removes the stress token on your Y-Wing. And you get... What action do you want to take?
Let's see. I can do a focus or a target lock. But I'll be generous.
Okay. Alright, and that concludes the movement phase. Okay, combat phase, starting with my Lambda. Again, I have initiative. I am at range 1, primary weapon. I'm attacking the B-Wing. I get 4 attack dice with that. Alright, so let me roll mine first and resolve it before you do anything. 4 blank, are you kidding me? Alright, go ahead and roll. Not that it really matters. Alright, blank. Now, I'm going to use my gunner. After you perform an attack that does not hit, immediately perform a primary weapon attack. So I'm going to... You cannot perform another attack this round. So this is the last attack. I'm going to try the B-Wing again. 1 hit. You've got to be kidding me. 1 evade. You... Wow. Alright, so... Let's see. There's nothing else I can do about that, I don't think. Alright, so that failed. Alright, now you get to attack with your Y-Wing and your B-Wing.
Y-Wing attack first.
Who are you attacking?
Lambda.
Lambda.
Yeah, 3 attack dice.
3. So you're using your Ion. Who are you attacking? Lambda.
Ooh, I can attack him at range 2, but I want to attack him. I want to damage his shields.
All
And
right.
plus, I get the stress token. I get a stress token for that one ability.
What one ability? Oh, because you're attacking my Lambda. Okay.
First, with my focus.
Focus. So you. So, so what are you gonna do? You gonna change your? You've got a focus.
No.
You've rolled 2 blanks and a focus.
No.
All right. So I'm just gonna give up. You have to use your focus now or never. So you pick. What do you want to do?
Now.
You're gonna.
Because you're gonna use that one ability anyway.
Yes, I will. So you're not gonna use it. So I'm just gonna roll as normal. Nothing's gonna happen.
I used
Blank.
it.
What do you mean you used it?
I used it.
So you did use it.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna use your focus. I'm going to use my sensor jammer to change that back to a focus. So there's no hit on that particular attack. Now your B-wing. You have how many attack dice?
3.
3 attack dice. Okay. Wait. Which normally? How many?
No, 3.
You get 4. You're at range 1, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
So you get 4 attack dice. So here, you got 4.
And that's what I was waiting for.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get a critical in you.
Okay. You've got 2. All right. So let me use my sensor jammer. I'm going to change a hit to a focus.
Wait, what? How many times can you use it?
It doesn't say. I can use it as many times as I want to. When defending, you may change 1 focus. So you've got 1 hit on me. Give me an evade. Yes. All right. I got an evade. No damage done there. Let me go ahead and attack now with my TIE Interceptor. I'm going to attack.
Both at range 2.
Range 2. I'm going to attack your B-wing. That is at, so I get 3 attack dice with that. Let me roll mine first before you do anything.
My B-wing's scared.
Alright, so I've got, hold on. Let me think about this. I will spend my focus and change my focus to a hit. So I've got a hit and a critical. Focus. So you got a regular hit and a critical. So that's, you lose 1 shield from the regular hit. You get a face.
Reduce your agility by 1.
Reduce your agility by 1. But I don't think you can reduce it below 1. Okay.
Minimum of 0.
To a minimum of 0. So you do not get to roll any defense die the next time you get attacked. So
probably be a long time.
All right. Now my TIE fighter. Let me see if I'm in range of anybody. I am. Range 3 of the B-wing. So you can't roll any defense die. I've got 2 attack. I may not hit, but we'll see. I've got 1 hit. No defense die on your end, so you take 1 face down damage card. How much hull do you have? 3?
Yeah.
Alright, so your B-wing is destroyed.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
I only have 1.
Oh, okay.
I only have 2 damage.
Your ion cannon turret was on top of your card, so I thought that was a damage card. Okay, so you've got 2 damage cards, a hull of 3. Alright, so that concludes the combat phase for this turn. Movement phase, starting with the TIE Interceptor. Straight ahead at 2, it's a green maneuver. I will take a focus. Next up, we have the TIE Fighter. 2 straight ahead, that is also a green maneuver. And I will take a focus with that. Lambda, I'm going to do a 2 slight turn this way. That will make me hit the B-wing. It's a white maneuver. So what's going to end up happening is I'm going to turn this way. I still stay stressed, still have the eye on, no action for doing that. Okay, now the Y-wing and the B-wing, what do you got? What do you want to do with that?
B-wing up straight, so I can't do anything. I can't move at all.
Okay, so you're not going to be able to move. Now, I do have these anti-pursuit lasers. Since you moved into me, after an enemy ship executes a maneuver that causes it to overlap your ship, roll 1 attack die. On a hit or a critical hit, the enemy suffers 1 damage. So roll 1 attack die. Hit. Alright, so you take a damage, and now your B-wing is destroyed.
That was unfair.
That was anti-pursuit lasers, my friend. Okay, now your Y-wing gets to resolve his action.
2 this way.
2, is that a white maneuver?
Yeah.
Alright, so you keep your stress token.
But
And you don't get to take an action because you're still stressed. Alright, so that will resolve the movement phase for this turn. Okay, combat phase. Let's move this out of the way. We are at range 3, already measured it. We'll start with the Lambda class shuttle. I get 3 attack dice. You get how many defense?
2.
2. You get 1 agility. and an extra defense for being at range 3. Let me go ahead and resolve mine first. Alright, I've got 2 focus here. Let me think about what I want to do. I don't think there's anything I can do with this. No. Okay, so I'm going to have to... Wait, I don't have a focus token. Okay, so I've got to do just 1 critical. You've got a focus there and a blank. So you take 1 hit. You lose a shield, so you're down to 2 shields. I will now attack... Actually, your Y-Wing... you're at range 3. So, if I'm at range 3, you're at range 3, so you do not get to attack with the ion cannon turret. Next up is the TIE Interceptor, also at range 3. We measured that. I get 3 attack dice with that, and you get 2 defense die. Alright, I've got a hit and a critical. You've got 1 evade, so you take 1 more hit. So you've got 1 shield left on that. The TIE Fighter I did not measure. Not in range. Alright, so that will conclude the movement, or the combat phase for this turn. Okay, movement phase, starting with the TIE Interceptor, 3 straight ahead. It's a green maneuver. Let's move that out of the way, and right to the other side. Alright, and I get to take an action. Take a focus action. Next up we have the TIE Fighter. That is a 2 slight left. It's a green maneuver. There's the 2. What? No.
You hit your...
I hit my lambda. So it goes like that. I don't get to take an action because I did collide. And finally, lambda resolves that first. 2 slight turn this way.
Is that a white maneuver?
It's a white maneuver, so I stay stressed.
Your turn.
Okay, and that resolves that. Those follow that. And your Y-Wing now?
I'm trying to find it.
2 straight ahead.
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be.
So you get 2 straight ahead. There's just bordering the edge of the mat here.
I remove the stress token.
It removes the stress.
Plus R2-D2. After executing a green maneuver, you recover 1 shield.
Recover 1 shield. Alright, so you get 1 shield back on your Y-Wing.
And I get an action.
And you get to take an action. So what action do you want to take? Focus. Alright, and that will conclude the movement phase. Alright, combat phase. My lambda gets to shoot first. The primary weapon arc is out, but the secondary, or my blaster turret, I can do that, range 1 to 2. If it's closest base to closest base, it will go through the asteroid. But I can avoid the asteroid by doing this. I don't remember... I don't know if I have to do closest base to closest base when using a turret-based weapon, or if I can fire from a different angle, from a different part of my base, and avoid the asteroid. I don't know. I'll go ahead, be a good sport, and take the asteroid penalty, just so I'm not, you know, trying to be a jerk here. So that is 2 range. You get to take an extra defense die because I'm shooting through an asteroid. I get 3... attack dice for my blaster turret. Oh wait, I have to spend a focus token to use it. I can even use it anyway. I don't have a focus token. Okay, so that I can't actually attack with this. So now your Y-Wing gets to attack.
Attacking the TIE Interceptor.
Alright, so you're attacking the TIE Interceptor. You are at range
2.
Range 2. I get 3 defense die.
I'm using the iron turret because I'm range 2.
Alright, so ion turret range 2. 2 hits. You're going to keep those. I've got to roll some evades here. 3 evades. Alright, so miss. Alright, next up I will attack back with my TIE Interceptor, range 2. Attacking the Y-Wing. I get 3 attack... No, yeah, 3 attack dice with this. Let me roll mine first.
I still have all 1 focus.
1 hit. Blank. So, you take 1 damage. Okay. So 1 shield gone there, and the TIE Fighter is out of range. So that will conclude the combat phase for this turn. Alright, movement phase, starting with... I guess we'll start with the TIE Interceptor. 3 slight turn.
Oh, so close. She might touch.
Nope.
Oh, barely.
All right. For my action, I will take a. I guess I'll take a focus. And next up, TIE Fighter. That is a hard turn at 2. Alright, that does not hit anything, luckily. Trailing my shuttle, I will take a focus. And Lambda, straight ahead at 1.
Green maneuver.
It's a green maneuver, so I remove my stress token.
I thought you were going to hit an asteroid for a minute.
The ion goes with it, though. And I will add a focus. Alright, and your Y-wing?
2 slight right.
2 slight right.
And you're a TIE fighter, cannot. Wait, hold on. If you're firing a ship attacks, if the ship and other ships in the way, would that count as a
Nope. Okay, so that will conclude the movement phase. Okay, combat phase, starting with Lambda. I will go ahead and use my blaster. The primary weapon arc is off, but I can use my blaster turret by spending a focus token. So I get 3 attack dice with that. Give me some good. I've got a critical hit and a focus. I don't think I can do anything else besides that. So, blank. So you lose a shield. So you're down to no shields. You still got 5 hull though. TIE Interceptor outside of the firing arc. TIE Fighter out of range. Well, you had to attack with the Y-wing first anyway. But go ahead. The Y-wing gets to do what? You get to use your ion cannon turret.
Yeah, it's
against 2.
The only one I can battle. I can't battle him or I get a stress token.
It's up to you. Yeah, that would suck if you had a stress token. Okay, yeah. All right. So you're taking him.
Yeah.
All right. So I get 3 defense die.
I'll do the Lambda.
You're gonna attack the Lambda. All right.
Because you only get 1 anyway.
All right. So you get a stress token for attacking the Lambda. 2 focus and.
I do have focus.
Okay. Are you gonna spend that focus token? Alright, I will use my sensor jammer to move one of those to a focus. So you've got 1 hit. Alright, so let me roll and hopefully I'll get an evade. Blank. Alright, so I have to take another ion token and a damage.
Yes, the ion.
Alright, so I'm forced to go straight on my next move and remove all of. I'll move straight on my next move, but I'll get to remove those. Alright, and that concludes the combat phase for this turn. Movement phase. Starting with the TIE Interceptor, 2 straight green maneuver. Alright, and I will take a focus action with that. Next up, TIE Fighter, 2 straight.
1 straight.
Hold on, relax. Focus. And 1 straight because I have those ions. So let me move up.
Wait. Ooh, hit.
Oh, hold on. Alright, so yeah, I bumped the TIE Interceptor. So I remove the ion, but I don't get to take any sort of action with that.
1 straight. Where's that 1 straight token?
1 straight, seriously?
Do I go off?
Yeah, you're off the table. Alright, so that concludes the game. Good job. Yeah, suicide. And there you have it, another brief look at the Star Wars X-Wing Miniatures game. I hope you enjoyed our little play session. Very interesting toward the end there. I was trying to cut him off and come in right behind him, but I guess he knew I was going to do that, so he decided to commit suicide. That's a pretty interesting alternative, I guess.
2 kills and
2 kills. So you robbed me of my last kill by committing suicide. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
So you can check out my review if you enjoy this at www.dadsgamingaddiction.com, or you can click on the links in the below description that'll take you there as well. This is Vince and Vinny Jr. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna beat the snot out of you. Catch you next time.